What up, friends, and welcome back to Now Playing Xenoblade Chronicles. Don't need a big intro. We are going to pick up exactly where we left off here on our way to the Mechonis core to hopefully deal with our boy Egil once and for all. It's BC the Brain Supreme. It's Alloy 7 video. It's morphin' time.
Do my eyes deceive me? The Mechonis is moving.
Oi, you! I'm warning you. You better not drop me. You let me go, and you'll be doing sit-ups for the rest of your life. Yes, Colonel.
Linnea,
I am sorry. For Lady Mayneth's will to be realized, I had no choice but to use your body. Even so,
actually I'm grateful. Thanks to this body I got to see Shulk and the others again.
where is Lady Mayneth now?
Shall I call her? She is usually asleep. Maybe she just doesn't want to disturb me. It's an unusual feeling. Two hearts in one body. It's not every day you get to experience something like this.
I see. That is a great relief.
It's as if I can see into her heart. We each know what the other's thinking, but it's strange. It feels like there's a part of my heart that's hidden. It's the part that holds Mayneth's feelings. And I can't see them. Maybe it's only natural. Everyone has one or two secrets, right? But I know how much she cares about this world. That's why I'm happy to let her use my body.
Fiora, I think Lady Mayneth is glad that she met you.
Yeah, I know.
Shulk, good news from His Highness. The Allied force retreated in time. Casualties were kept to a minimum.
Glad to hear it.
That's great news.
All areas are being prepared for evacuation. We can only hope they make it.
We won't let them down. This is one fight we can't afford to lose.
Here upon Ricky, all set. Ricky found some heads.
We'll go with you. Can't beat strength in numbers.
Really? You're a tough old-timer.
What's this? The old fossil wants to tag along. As long as you don't slow us down.
Let's see who makes it through the battle.
the spaceships and the ventilation shaft trick, eh? I see what you did there. Tell you what, since Return of the Jedi, there have been so many movies and games that have done this scene. It's unreal.
We're here. Everyone ready?
Ready.
Anytime.
Leave it to hero upon Ricky.
Hey, Shulk. What is it this time? Stop worrying and come on.
The Monado isn't at full strength. I don't know if it can beat Egil.
You talking about that apocryph whatchamacallit thing? Don't worry. He's no match for all of us together.
At least the previous encounter allowed us to gauge how he fights. We won't make the same mistakes again.
The core is directly linked to the Apocrypha generator. Destroy the generator, and the Apocrypha field will deactivate, allowing Shulk's Monado to function properly again.
Now you tell us. I wish you'd said something earlier. Oh, Shulk, did you hear that? Looks like you'll get your wish.
Something's not right.
What?
Egil. He called me Zanza. The same Zanza who devastated Mechonis. What did he mean?
He was just trying to get to you.
I told you before, right? I haven't had any visions lately.
Yeah?
But I still know, if I concentrate, I feel like something will happen, and it does.
Are you saying you don't need a vision to know what comes next? Pull the other one.
Ryan, you're going to scratch your head with your right hand.
What are you on about, Shulk? Stop playing around. Oh. But how did you do that?
I can't work it out. Ever since we came to Mechonis, my abilities have been changing. Why would that happen? If it's true that Zanza used the Monado to lay waste to Mechonis, then is it right for me to use it? Is what I'm trying to do really the right thing?
Shulk!
Like nobody called an ambulance or went to get help. They just all huddled around him.
Your control of the Monado was
You're a
always
terrible
been
friend,
flawless.
Shulk.
It never crossed my mind that this would happen to you too. Are you sure you're okay?
Perhaps you are suffering this much because you put
You
all
have a
your
doctor
energy
on
into
the ship.
fighting the
Nobody
effect
went to
of the
get her.
Apocrypha.
They just huddled up around this dude while he was
learned yet,
electrocuting himself to death.
How many times do I have to tell
Shulky
you?
Shulk.
If something's up, you've got to spit it
Nobody's
out, man.
gonna die.
I ain't just talking about visions. I mean, whatever's on your mind. All right?
Sorry, Ryan.
Don't go apologizing. It's my fault for not noticing. Let's get one thing straight. I've still got your back.
And then Shulk gonna slap him.
No.
You're a terrible friend, Shulk.
Prepare to die. Shulk. No. Zanza.
This wasn't caused by the Apocrypha. It's a completely different kind of power.
Shulk!
So I'm guessing Zanza
What's
joined himself with Shulk back
happening
at,
to me?
what was it, Prison Island or whatever it was called. And now,
I know I should be glad we
Hold
made
on.
it this far. But if we don't find the Apocrypha generator soon,
Exactly. The fight against Egil's not going to be easy with the Monado in its current state. And we don't know what kind of toll it'll take on Shulk's body. We have to destroy that generator.
It's up ahead. Shulk, there's a strong energy coming from up ahead. That has to be it.
Really?
Yes.
Then this is it. Egil's gonna be scrap metal when I'm through with him.
All right, so as I was saying, I believe that what's cracking here is that Zanza forged himself with Shulk back at Prison Island, very much like Lady Mayneth forged herself with Fiora, and what's, you know, the secret of Lady Mayneth. And I'm guessing that's kind of what Dixon's been hiding. Or this is just guesses and conjecture on my part, but that's what I guess Dixon is hiding. Like Zanza came to see Dixon. He's like, "Bring me the boy, and we will save the world together." And he was like, "All right, I'll bring him to you." And then Lady Mayneth did the same thing with Fiora. Took advantage of the fact that she was now a machina. And I'm guessing the secret that's going on with all of this stuff is that Mayneth and Zanza were lovers, and something happened that caused Zanza to go nuts. Probably Lady Mayneth hooking up with some other dude, and then war ensued because Zanza decided to destroy everything. But that's kind of far-fetched. I doubt that all of that is accurate, but I still heavily contend that Zanza is now forged with Shulk's body, as Fiora would say, body. Body. Instead of body, they say body. Trying to figure out this accent, yo. Anyway, we're back in the mix, ready to take on Egil. I really hope this part... I will say, one of the things I will compliment this game for, I know I've been giving it a lot of criticism over probably the last 6 or 7 episodes. One of the things I will really praise this game for is that thus far, and I really hope I'm not about to jinx it here, thus far the dungeons have been extremely straightforward and not really all that complicated, where you have to just basically explore these viciously long and hard to navigate dungeons for hours at a time. So far that has not been the case. We've just kind of moseyed along in the dungeons, got where we needed to get, handled business, and bounced. I'm hoping that trend will remain in effect for this part of the game for sure. And I'm sure that, you know, I haven't checked the Collectopedia in a while. Why not check it now, man? All right, that's... okay, so I'm still in the central factory. Agranatha, other... Okay, so this is still considered the central factory. All right, so none of these blue Easter eggs are new. They're old. I mean, check out the... You know, another thing I'll praise this game for is just... Oh, okay, now I realize where I'm at. So this is where I was before I got on the sky elevator, which up there took us to Agranatha. That's really slick, man. Even though it looks like it just throws you into a wall, you just kind of teleport and keep it moving. But the setting for this game, especially Mechonis, is really, really dope. Really like the amount of effort they have appeared to put into it, into making it look so grand. I mean, it really makes you feel like you're in a Star Wars caliber adventure, man. I really appreciate that aspect of the game. Got to give it props for doing that. And being able to do it on, you know, such a legacy system. Very proud, man. Very proud indeed. Why am I stuck there? All right, let's keep it moving. All right, so do I go forward to the Hall of Power, or do I head down the ladder to the lower level where I might warp? Now, where is this warp going to take us? I don't know. I know not where this warp goes. Hopefully not somewhere where we're going to be in trouble. Bonnie Rabu! Trouble! Trebuchet! Oh, is this the door that I was trying to open earlier, man? I don't even know. Look like it, though. Really, though. Alright, so that's... Is this the joint? I think so. Oh, I bet this is where stuff was going down, where I could have fought those mechan that were giving me a hard time, yo. When I was trying to fight one of the 3 mini-bosses that were going to open the doors for me, but maybe not, man. I see Big Red over here. What's he doing? No, target this guy. Target him, man. What are you doing? Targeting in this game is suspect, though. Oh, we could take this dude now, I bet. hit him from up here? Oh, yes, we can. He's resisting. Don't resist, my lad. Power is ours. Come on, man. Slice this dude. Did I actually hit him, or did that miss? It just seems like I'm missing for no reason. And somehow he's damaging us. We ain't the ones, but teacher radio. Radio's one been teaching us. Got him. I mean, I'm doing damage, that's for sure. Good damage, too. Hope this thing gives a lot of XP, but tell you what, one of the things I won't praise this game for is how much of a slog it is to level up. Can't tell you how long it took me to go just from level 74 to 76. It's just monotonous the way this game handles leveling. And I, again, as I've said many times, I get why they do it. They don't want you to be overpowered, but dang it, that's the way I like to play my RPGs. I like to be overpowered. That's how I roll. I'm willing to put the work in so I can be strong, but Xenoblade wants you to basically be on par with the enemies that you're facing. Granted, you can go out and grind levels, but it takes so dang long. You're most likely going to lose the motivation to do so.
It's just as I thought. The Monado feels the same as it did before the Apocrypha took effect. No, it feels even more powerful. The Bionis Monado and this Monado, they have to be connected somehow.
Because you aren't here, not anymore.
Why am I remembering that dream? Why now? Without the power, I can't stop Egil. I have to concentrate. All I have to think about is how to stop the Mechonis. If the Monado does bring about the end, then I know what to do. Fiora.
Shulk, what were you thinking about?
Nothing.
So, it's like that, is it?
Really, it's nothing.
Listen, Shulk. If it's too hard for you to handle on your own, talk to me. Huh?
Fiora.
You can tell any of the others as well. We're all here for you. Don't forget that.
You're right. You're here for me.
Of course. And don't overdo it, okay? We all saw what happened. Is your arm okay?
Yeah, it's not bad. I'll live.
Oi! You two! Is something up?
No! It's nothing. Come on.
Fiora! They're running and holding hands.
Shulk. You can...
You can what? What can I? What can I do, girl? And then it puts you past the little blue Easter egg here, which is probably something I already have, but I'm a consummate explorer and loot monger. I cannot let that pass. I must continue the journey. The power to walk these bridges and ladders and ramps. This looks like an arena for a boss fight, so why don't we do this here? Pull up the old... I think we're going to save here. Actually, I wonder if I can go back and fight that big fallen arm bird. Am I at a high enough level now? I think that thing was in the 90s, though. So probably not. You're just going to give me 3,000 XP? It's like nothing. You need like 1 billion XP to level up at this point of the game.
This machine, is this?
Yes, the Apocrypha generator.
Yeah, let's trash the thing. We take this out and it's plain sailing for Shulk.
It should be. It is a miracle that you have been able to use the Monado at all.
Hear that?
Are you really all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Vinaya, we need to find Egil.
The control core is directly above. It is not far.
Uh-oh. Wait, we gotta find Egil or we gotta beat up the Apocrypha? I'm lost, man. Like, you're not making any sense with their story. Let's go.
It's moving.
No! We're too late.
Are we?
You mean?
The Mechonis functions have been
Oh,
restored.
no.
No, it can't be.
Yes. You puny pests are too late.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Fall back! Everyone fall back!
Comes that blade, son. Dagger, son.
He's gone and done it. Huh? The Mechonis has struck. Not good. I think it must have hit somewhere on Bionis.
No.
Move out! Don't forget, we've still got a job to do.
Yeah, dumb band. Still got a job to do. We sitting around jibber jabbing,
What?
as Mr. T would say. Let's go to work. What are we waiting on? What level are these jams? Level 70. Let's go to work. Purge it up. Get the shields off. I ought to take care of his shield. Actually, it didn't do anything. Is he immune to that? No, okay, it did drop it. I can't tell if he's facing... Okay, no, I guess he's facing them because I'm actually doing damage with my special attack. The Apocrypha Generator. Level 70. Actually glad I put in the work I put in. Dang, he got his stuff back that quickly? Are we toppled? No, we're good. There we go. Come on, man. Keep doing damage. What are we waiting on? Hit him, fool. We gotta get our Monado up so I can purge this dude again. So he can't keep doing special moves on us. Got him. Crush him, man. What are you doing? Here we go. Wow. This thing's got a lot of HP for something that's only a level 70. But we should pretty much have this fight well in hand. I imagine it's probably not going to give us that much XP, though, which is disappointing. Come on, man. Jen. Keep on keeping on, baby. Nobody needs a healing. We're in here partying. Ryan is handling business out there. Keep tanking, dude. Keep on tanking. One more hit, man. Hit him, fool. There we go. Good job, Ryan. My brother from another mother.
Chew on that, Apoc or whatever. We did it, Shulk. Shulk? Oi! Whoa.
What's happened to the Monado?
It must have changed just as the generator was destroyed. It's amazing.
Now we're talking. Next up, Egil.
Can you go on?
Me? I'm alright. Come on, we have to stop Egil.
Back on track. Just like I said. The kid'll come through.
Naturally. Everything is falling into place.
Heh. You can say that again.
But only as long as we remain within the margins of fate. I know not how things will proceed from this point.
Interesting. So, props to the game. I'm going to keep my party the same. Shulk Cyclone. Okay, so one order of business here. I'm going to give props to the game for making this dungeon very straightforward. And I'm also going to hate on the game for waiting until now to give me these powers. Like, word, Monado's power attacks enemies all around. Why would you wait till this late in the game to start giving me skills that I could have been developing all this time? And I guarantee you, All right, like if I try to plus this thing up, which I'm going to do, because I'm assuming it's going to be essential to the battles here. You wait to the end of the game to give me the ability to use this thing. I could have been leveling that the whole game, and that's a very, I don't want to blame it. I don't want to relegate it just to Japanese role-playing games, because surely I don't want to give the impression that Western RPGs don't have their problems, because they most certainly do. They have their own host of issues, but it's just a very Japanese thing to do. Wait till the end of the game. Oh, by the way, you might like this power. It's actually pretty cool. Like, granted, I'm not at the end, quote unquote, of the game. I actually don't know how much farther I have to go. I know it's not very far. I have looked at game facts to see how many different places you go, and I think there's like 3 more from here. But I don't know what that translates into in terms of how much game time is left.
So, you worms have finally arrived.
Egil! Stop the Mechonis! There has to be a way for us to live in peace. There's no reason for us to fight. You must stop this now!
My reasons are clear and truer than yours.
What's that?
Look, it's Bionis.
May the roar of the Mechonis be the wrath of my people. How many?
Huh?
How many do you think died in that attack? Hundreds? Maybe thousands?
Egil, you'll regret this!
Brother! Stop this! You'll destroy the Bionis! Let us put an end to our torment!
It ends when I say it ends. I will end our curse by destroying the world.
You must realize that is not Lady Maynard's wish. That's why she left us her legacy, our whole world.
Pure nonsense. That thing lurking within the Homs girl is no longer our god. This world no longer has a need for gods.
Egil! Stop it!
Face me, Shulk, successor of Zanza. I'll crush the Bionis and spread its ashes across the world.
All right.
Then I'll turn the Monado into dust. Only then will there be peace.
All right. Egil looks a little angry. Just going to throw that out there. Keeping the party the same. He's a level 7 deuce. Shadow it up. All right, so it's just this one spot. I said shadow it up, dude. What are you doing? I'm on purge now. Let's go. Y'all the boeth. I'm wondering, is this going to be like every other Japanese role-playing game in the history of ever, where I have to fight Egil 17 different times and 40 different versions of him? Just curious. It's not a bad hit there, dude. I think my other hits may be better. So I can't really get behind him, so that move is kind of useless here. I don't think he's really doing us any damage, though, because I spent so much time leveling, which that's how I typically play my RPGs. Like, I'll level to this point so that when I get to this boss, it's not all that difficult. Now, some may say, you know, they want to come here and have the challenge, whereas I make the challenge in the game actually fighting against monsters prior to these final or, you know, boss battles. And that's my challenge. My challenge is, you know, putting in the time to fight, but also putting in the time to learn the system and to get stronger so that I'm strong when I have to actually fight the boss. I hate when that thing has slowdown, man. It makes it hard. Yeah, do it, girl. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so one of my man Kazrico said, oh snap, messing up Bionis, son. Defeat the 3 energy devices around you. Really? Is that what I have to do? I want out of this. I didn't mean to do this. Whatever. Let's go. I really have to fight these things, man. This is really ridiculous. I just want everyone to know that. Alright, that one's down. This one's next. Focus all our attacks. Actually, I could probably just beat these things up with myself and leave them in combat with Yaldabaoth, or whatever his stupid name is. Trying to switch targets here. You destroy the energy devices and stop the destruction of Bionis. Whoa. How amazing is that? Break. Let's go. Come on, get up there. Let's finish this fight, son. I might hit him with a little back attack from the front. Come on, guys. Let's do work. Waiting for my freaking Monado to come back on. There you go, dude. Quick blast. This should do him right here. Got him. So my man Cosrico was saying that I needed to be at level 85 to finish the final boss comfortably. So that leads me to believe that this ain't the final boss. There's going to be some more loving. Hopefully not too much more. I'm really trying to finish this game. I'm playing this game on a weekend. Trying to finish the series so I can get all the videos out before 2015. Right now, I think I have enough episodes to go to 2015 if I release them every week. But as soon as I finish the show, I'm going to start releasing an episode every day.
Don't do it!
Dagger.
How could this happen? Do it. Kill him. Kill him.
That voice. Who is that?
Strike him down.
I will. I'll kill him. 1,000 times.
Yes, finish him. End it. It is what you want.
Yes, I want to. I'll kill him. For Fiora. For the Emperor. For my home.
You must find your Monado. Are you ready?
Are you feeling hungry, eh? Chew on this, scrap for brain. Kill a Homs to beat us.
Egil once wished only to break the circle of suffering.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
Maynard, the villagers, everyone loved you. Every person.
Yes,
That is why they
finish
wish to
him.
live alongside
End
you.
it.
It
It is
seems so
what you
clear.
want.
To Maynard and to me.
No! This isn't what I want!
Shulk! No! Brother!
Straight out of Return of the Jedi.
Why didn't you do it? Killing me would have saved your world.
I've forgotten all about that.
Forgotten about it?
I realized that we both share the same pain. Egil, I don't have any reason to kill you.
Even if you do not, I still do.
I know. But I won't do it.
If you do not kill me now, my blade will annihilate every last one of your people. Even then...
I can't kill you, but I can stop your blade. And I'll do it. Over and over again until... we understand each other. Okay?
You have used the Monado well. But do you honestly believe you are its master? Mechonis and Bionis once lived in harmony. They coexisted in peace, without hatred or strife.
Egil, why do you think we were born?
Ah, philosophy. Alas, I'm not very good at answering such questions.
Have you never thought about it? Never contemplated what lies beyond this world?
Beyond this world? Lady Mayneth once said that aside from the Bionis and the Mechonis,
This world is filled with nothing but boundless ocean.
But what lies beyond that? We are still young and unable to leave the Bionis or the Mechonis. Say goodbye to our creators, our world. But one day our descendants will. They will leave this place and depart for new worlds. Worlds we have never imagined, by strength of their will alone.
Leave this place? That is something I have never considered. However, it would be a truly amazing sight.
Egil, I wish to see that the people of Bionis and the people of Mechonis live in peace and harmony and take care of one another. I wish this for the future of our descendants.
Yes, I too desire this, Arglus. Everybody shared the belief that the prosperity of our two worlds would continue for all eternity. It would have done, were it not for the Monado. The Monado refused to permit the existence of the Mechonis. Or rather, the existence of anything but itself. And one day, it took control of my friend, Arglus, and he became Zanza. It was Arglus possessed by Zanza, who directed his sword at Mechonis. I don't understand. Does being controlled by the Monado mean you will eventually become Zanza? The Monado is Zanza. Zanza is the Monado. The two are one and the same. In order to perpetuate the existence of his soul, Zanza inhabits beings of Bionis. But you appear to be different. What do you mean? I can see it. How well you retained a sense of self. Perhaps you can break the curse of Zanza. And was that not precisely our wish, Lady Mayneth? I don't know much about any curse. For now, all I can do is this, Egil. We can live in peace again. Again? I see. Yes, you're right. No!
Gotta be Dixon. Of course.
Huh. You shouldn't have done that, little brat.
It's getting crazy out here, son.
Dixon! Why? Hey, old man! Are you completely out of your mind?
Don't you kids ever shut up. I'm just doing my job, as always. Right?
Who are you?
It's you. Yes. Now you remember. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Egil? Too long. Huh?
Zanza's disciple.
Zanza's disciple? Egil, what do you mean? Dixon, what are you?
I don't have to explain anything. As they say, seeing is believing. Now, witness it with your own eyes. The moment of Lord Zanza's return.
Wow.
Shulk! Get away from him! No! Ah!
Zanza! I won't let you do this!
Shulk! Wait, who's this guy?
Zanza!
Do not be surprised. Everything in this world is dictated by the passage of fate. As all that exists is interconnected, time can flow only towards the inevitable. That is the vision of which I, the Monado, am the origin. That which will be, will be. This was all predestined. Ever since I came to reside within Shulk.
What do you mean?
Zanza grew tired from our battle. And then the High Entia ancestors trapped him. His flesh was sealed away on Prison Island. His soul, and hence the Monado, was confined to Osse Tower.
In those ruins? But what does this have to do with Shulk?
Did you forget? Who discovered those ruins? Who happened to be there? Who was the survivor we found? And who brought back that survivor?
What are you saying? You planned all this when you found Shulk?
Jackpot. It was all for this day. In fact, there was never anyone called Shulk to begin with.
What?
My soul existed inside the Monado. It was fated that I be released. It was shown to me in a vision. At last the time finally came, and then...
The people who found the Monado and freed it awoke Zanza. He sucked the lives from them, so he could live. Shulk was among them.
Shulk was already dead! That's impossible! We grew up together!
You grew up with an empty shell. He appeared to live because I became his life force. That is until he had matured as my new vessel and become worthy of wielding the Monado, allowing me to truly awaken and finally return.
Lord Zanza is the soul of the Bionis, but he still needs a living body. Just like Meyneth over there. Call that corpse a friend? Don't make me laugh.
But why use Shulk? What was it that made you select Shulk as your vessel?
There was no particular reason. Shulk merely happened to be there at the time.
There you have it. Anybody would have done. As long as they could swing a sword around, at least.
So then, Shulk's ability to use the Monado...
And those visions that he used to save us.
All because of Lord Zanza. Lord Zanza can see the passage of fate. He simply led you to the inevitable. The destruction of Colony 9. The death of that pompous old High Entia fool. And that Grunt Gaddo's miserable demise. All of it.
You evil...
Yeah! There's more. We haven't even got to the best part.
What are you gonna do, Dixon?
Don't you get it? You're just in the way. The lot of you. This world was created by Lord Zanza. By the very Bionis itself. Then you things think you can just spring up all over the place.
All life that is born from me must be returned to me eventually to complete the cycle. For me to continue my existence as before, then all must be restored to its former order.
In other words, the destruction and recreation of the world. Nothing more to it.
First, we must eliminate my greatest obstacle. You, Mayneth. The Mechonis.
The Bionis!
Bionis moves!
I've been waiting. Waiting for this day. Zanza!
Brother! Stop! You're too weak!
I don't care. I will gladly sacrifice myself to eliminate Zanza. As long as he lives, there can be no peace for us, or for the people of Bionis.
Ha! Then you shall cease to exist. By the wrath of my blade!
It's the Monado.
I'll show you the meaning of wrath!
What?
It's finished!
Why? Egil and Shulk could put their differences aside!
Meaningless sentiment.
Zanza! Right, now! Yeah!
How could you do this?
It is from me that all life is born. It lives only for me, and it shall be returned. So you have finally unleashed your Monado. And there was me thinking you would die with dignity.
I finally understand. The futures of our children belong to them alone. Though we are their creators, their lives are theirs to control. Even if the passage of fate is as you have decided, I will teach you the strength of their will to resist. Zanza, if you choose to deny the existence of every living being but yourself, then I choose to fight. To fight for them!
That's right. We won't let you erase everyone's futures.
Yeah. That's what I said. We getting ready to throw down?
This battle is mine, Maynard.
It's just me and him.
Healing energy.
Alright, let's do some work. I get the feeling that this fight is scripted.
I feel like I could beat anyone. You're mine.
Is that all you've got? Take this.
Dang.
Mag storm.
Is that all you've got?
Final cross.
Is that you are a
There you go, girl.
excuse for a
Well
god.
done.
I feel
You need to get behind him to make that shot. Am I reconstituting or not? What's the deal?
we're not getting anywhere. Double blade.
Man, her skills take a minute to reload because they're all still weak.
This.
Everything's gone blurry.
Is that all
don't have any of the others.
I know I can.
There we go. Go up to your room, get the script, Jack.
Something wrong? Is this the height of your skill? You call yourself a god? And you talk of sharing this world with me? So that's why. The dead boy is important to you. The Homs are nothing but bacteria, clinging to my body.
They are living beings. If you cannot understand this, you have no right to call yourself a god.
And who decides that? A god? Because only a god may decide. This world only needs one god, Maynard. May you rot in that shell for all eternity!
Fiora!
Face me like a god!
Okay.
If not, then say goodbye to your putrid friends!
Zanza!
Such a fool.
This is what I wish. This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
This is the passage of fate.
Zanza, disappear! He's gone. And things ain't looking good for us.
Let it begin. The ceremony of destruction and recreation.
Looks like Prison Island is gonna be the next location, man. Oh, dude. Dude, that's foul.
That light! What's happening now?
Vanea, I'm sorry. I
understand. I always knew it might come to this.
Go, Vanea. Do what you must, while there is still time remaining. All hope is not lost.
No! You must come with me.
I, too, have something that I must do. The final wish, trusted to me by Lady Mayneth.
Oh, brother. Melia?
I understand your feelings. Leave it to us. We know what we must do. We will do all we can for the people of Mechonis.
Now go. Shulk can still be saved. Do not let the last glimmer of hope be extinguished.
Egil. Go in peace. Let's go. We're leaving the Mechonis. Ryan, take care of Shulk. Got it.
You okay?
Yes.
Good. It still works. The whole place is gonna blow.
It's always
we must
gonna
return
blow.
to chunks via the central factory.
Let's go.
Dun, what about Egil?
He'll fight Zanza to the very end. But we have our part of the bargain. Once he's gone, we're the only ones left. Let's move, everyone.
Goodbye, my brother.
The place is always gonna blow, yo. He's like, you run, it's gonna blow. Like, why is it gonna blow? Leave it alone. Oh, we can't be Shulk now. Dagnabbit. Alright, now am I gonna have to do any fighting to get up out of here, G? I don't know, dadgummit. I imagine I won't. Imagine we're just gonna bounce. Keep it gangster real. It's gonna blow. I'm here. Red group, green group, all fighters follow me. I told you they'd do it. I'm just jumping down the bridge. You know, they really could have just warped me to junks. Making me run through this part is kind of nonsensical when you think about it. Doesn't really have a purpose other than to make me run and build tension. But the tension's already built because we just fought Zanza. Run, Fiora! We must save Shulk at all costs. I was running mighty close to that edge. I went, whoop, yep, and Dunban fell off. I was just trying to be funny, dude. I wasn't trying to make him actually fall off the ledge. I was just trying to be hilarious. And hilarious it was, my dear man. My dear sweet Cobra Commander. My name is Destro. I want to do Destro's voice if they remake the G.I. Joe cartoons. My dear sweet Cobra Commander. Why do you keep calling me these names? I can't do Cobra Commander's voice right now because I'm tired and I lost part of my voice from doing heavy metal singing earlier today. But you get the point. My dear Cobra Commander. I'm the smoothest black brother with a silver mask. You know, wait, Destro's European, dude. He's not black. Destro's European. He's not black. They have black Europeans, you know. There are black Europeans. This is true. I do not believe their origins are in Europa. Come on, Fiora. We must board junks and take off in power. Is it really gonna make me like run to? Ooh, I can take up a quest. I don't really want to talk to you. Just show me what the quest is. Just show me the quest, dude. This isn't necessary. Just show me what the quest is. Please. Nobody cares anymore. Just show me what the... Ooh, 32 Gs. Looks like the weapon creation panel of the central factory will be able to make Fiora a new weapon. Using materials and make a weapon. That looks like something I probably should have done before I got off the ship. Anyway. Ain't nobody got time for that. Or do we? Fiora could have made it. Actually, let's save real quick because I want to make sure that this new weapon that I have the potential to grab is not lost. Because I'm sure the weapon's awesome, whatever it is. I want to thank you for what you did for mine. But we have to escape the first. We should go back to the village. Go back to the village. But now, can I get back to the central tower later in the game, or is it going to be cut off, son? That remains to be seen. And Junks flies off into the sunset.
So desperate to cling to your pathetic lives, even when there is no hope for you. Don't you ever give up!
Never. But hear this, Zanza. They will judge me not in life, but death.
Dagger, yo.
Shulk. For both our worlds, you must succeed. Lady Mayneth.
Loading screens. You dare not.
The Mechonis! Egil!
Look starboard. What's that cloud?
It's Telethia!
You're not getting away.
Dixon!
Listen, it's over. Time for you all to return to the Bionis. Nice and quietly.
That's enough! Why, Dixon? What made you like this? Shulk looked up to you, respected you.
Dixon! Don't let Zanza control you! Wake up!
You can quit your belly aching. I'm in total control. I've always been like this. Ever since long before any of you lot were born.
Before we were born?
Now you get it. It's just like Egil said. I'm Lord Zanza's disciple. Dixon of the Trinity!
We getting ready to throw down with this cat. With no Shulk and no Monado. Have it. We're gonna have to go to work. Let's put in that work. Here we are. We're fighting the Telethia or Dixon. What's the deal? Come on, guys. Let's do work, man. Let's get behind them. Don't appear to have full control. Here we go. Here we go. We behind this thing, and the camera angle here sucks. Did I just miss? What? Alright, I'm hovering. I can't see jack the way this camera angle is. situated. Alright, here we go. Where'd he go? This dude is all over the place, son. Not hitting right there? Barely. Ether particles. Shulk would be real handy right about now. I'm just saying. There we go. That's what we needed. I feel like at level 76, I should be having an easier time killing a level 70 thing. Do it, girl. I don't know what the heck you were just shooting at, but didn't look like the ether telethia juice.
You waste of space. Not so tough without Shulk, eh? Stupid beast. You should be grateful. Not everyone has a war buddy like me to lead them along. Tasted good, didn't they? The victory drinks we used to share.
I'll kill you!
What? Who was that? Show yourself!
Melia, are you all right?
I hate that they break my party up this late in the game, dude. Come on, role-playing games.
He works for the Bionis. He shot Shulk in the back. Is this true?
Dixon, this ends here. Your Telethia are no match for our Havres squadron. You cannot win!
Maybe you should be concentrating on your own people instead of barking at me. Looks like you've forgotten your destiny. Right? Lorithia?
Lorithia! Are you involved in this as well?
Your Highness, your naivety is quite charming, but it is also your undoing. I had much fun playing with you and your father.
What? What is this?
Well, at least now we know what she's about. 25 hours later.
Ether particles emitted so that the Bionis can be destroyed and reborn. What do you get if you cross high concentrations of ether with High Entia?
No, you wouldn't. Lorithia!
Awaken, my darling pets!
They are...
Telethia!
Lorithia! Let him go!
You misunderstand, child. This is the reason why High Entia are born. Do not blame poor old me.
Explain yourself!
It's just like she says. The High Entia are a race created by Lord Zanza to eliminate any annoying life forms in the preparation for the rebirth of the Bionis. Their bodies contain a gene that, when the time comes, transforms them into Telethia.
It can't be. Say it isn't so.
Melia, it is true. That is why you are our only hope.
Brother?
Whatever. We won't be needing a half-breed like you anyway. I mean, if you don't turn into a Telethia, it just means you're gonna get crushed by one. That's the only thing you're good for. Rise up, pets. Do my bidding. Kill your lovely sister.
Just hold on! I'll find a way to save you!
Melia! So sorry. I always placed
destiny of our people, the burden meant for you,
brings a tear to my eye.
These moments are to be treasured. How?
Melia, Father's wish and the future of the High Entia are in your hands. Yours and Shulk's.
Telethia! Destroy him! Dixon!
I got it.
Too late!
Damn him!
This game gets deep. This game ain't playing around, Jack. Goodness gracious. All right, load screen. Come on. We got a show to finish.
Where am I? Oh. So I'm... What was I doing? What was the purpose of my life? No. I've got it wrong. I was never alive. It was Zanza. All along. Everything I did was...
Do you want to say pointless?
That voice.
Nobody else can decide that. Only you.
Alright. Load screens. Please hurry up. Don't take so long.
Shulk. Here. Mikol made you a wonderful new weapon. Since you lost your Monado, I mean. It uses the latest Machina technology. Use it when you wake up. Then, let's all go on living.
relocated the High Entia and the Nopon refugees to Colony 6. Thankfully, the Mechon did us a favor by fortifying it for us. It should hold out for a while.
It's ironic. We want to escape Zanza, but we can't leave his body, the Bionis.
Well, this is our home.
Princess, I have to know. Should we be worried about the evacuated High Entia?
I cannot be sure, but I believe not. All those who survived are part Homs like me.
Understood.
If they ever do transform, I will be among them. If that time comes, you know what to do.
Are you sure?
Everyone is obliged to accept their fate.
No way! There's no way Callian would leave the fate of the High Entia to you if that was gonna happen.
Precisely. And Melia, if we are to survive, we must fight Zanza and the Telethia. It may not be the case with all of them, but a large number of Telethia were once High Entia. Your subjects and your brethren.
I am prepared for that. Even if it means harming my brethren, it is for the protection of the survivors. That is the final wish of my father and brother. I will fight to free the souls stolen by Zanza.
You're a fighter, Melia. We will need all your strength in the fight ahead.
How's Shulk?
He's going to make it. His wound has closed. I think Mainith used the last of her power to protect him.
So he's okay?
Linada is tending to him now. Fiora?
He won't wake up. It's like his consciousness has sunk to the bottom of a cold, dark lake. I keep saying his name, but he doesn't respond.
Zanza's gonna pay for this.
What if the Telethia attack?
Then we'll have to fight without Shulk. That's why we've strengthened our defenses.
That weapon I made should come in handy as well.
We're backed into a corner, but we'll give it all we've got.
Can your resistance truly achieve anything?
What do you mean by that, Alvis?
Exactly what I said. We were all born of the Bionis, of Zanza. It is Zanza's will that the Telethia return us to the body from whence we came. Whether we die of old age or in battle, we all eventually return to the Bionis. We cannot escape this fate. Am I wrong?
You've got it backwards, man. Just because he thinks it doesn't make it so. We decide whether to keep living or not.
I agree. Even though he's our creator, that doesn't afford him the right to take our lives on a whim.
But that is the thinking of a Homs. He is a god. Such morals cannot apply to gods.
So you think we should just shut up and die?
If that is the fate decided by a god.
You are mistaken if you think we will simply accept such a fate and wait to die.
We'll never stop fighting, not till the end.
To Zanza, the outcome is the same. Thus your logic is flawed.
It ain't the outcome that's important. It's the will to fight back.
Even if you die in vain.
Alvis! Whose side are you on? You scared or something? Frightened of a few Telethia?
Stop this. There's no point fighting amongst ourselves.
Fiora?
Sorry. I need to go and get some air.
I am now Melia. Melia is now I. And we will save the game. All right, ladies and gents, it was a long road this time around. I want to thank all of you for coming out and watching. Now playing Xenoblade Chronicles. I don't know how many episodes we'll have between now and the finish, but I very much get the sense that this game is coming to a close. Again, I'm playing this on a weekend. I'm hoping to have this game finished this weekend so I can publish or pre-publish all the videos, get them up online so that I can release. Basically, it'll start, instead of doing one a week, I'll start doing one a day. And I'm telling you that like 2 episodes before the end probably. But that is what's going to happen. I'll probably make an announcement about that in one of my message to subscriber videos that I do. But anyway, thank you again for watching. Thank you again for liking and subscribing. But most importantly, thank you for being a part, man. Leaving your commentary. Thanks for all of you that have been helping me. and we'll try to get this joint wrapped and done, and then we'll go from there. Either way, friends, until next time, until all are one, it's BC the Brain Supreme signing off. Peace and Godspeed.